Hello, my friends out there, or at least maybe I should call you my prospective friends. Perhaps, perhaps I may be able to enlighten you. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about. I'm here to talk to you about my new book, The Emergence by McKay. That's me. In this book, you, I feel, will become very enlightened because it's a great idea. It's a great idea about humans needing to rise above off the surface of the planet of the earth, right here, watch it roll, and become more multidimensional. In other words, we need to occupy our atmosphere. There's many good reasons for doing this, and in this book I explain them, and also I show in this book, The Emergence, about all the opportunities that we would have as far as making this earth a better place for us. Just imagine right now you live in a pretty much two-dimensional existence where you're on the surface of the planet and you're looking left and right, back and forth, driving along in the automobile. It's just, we're so confined. We're like a herd of cattle that just gets moved back and forth from one place to another. I'm not saying that everybody needs to become multidimensional. It's just that we need to have necessary parts of our civilization become multidimensional. For instance, and I will tell you how you do this too, the way that you become multidimensional and actually utilize the third dimension. Of course, I know that some would say airplanes do that, but it's very limited. And like, how much luck do you have being up in an airplane, observing the world about you? Not very much, unless you get like the window seat and there's no wing blocking you. Really, the truth is, if we utilized another technology that's been overlooked for quite a while, in fact, it was pretty much dead when, I will say, the incident, the first viral video that ever was shot, when the Hindenburg went down, the airship technology, lighter than aircraft floating in the atmosphere. It totally makes sense, and the opportunities that it provides to your civilization for solving some of the complex problems that we have in this world are great. For instance, you could build an infrastructure of airships that could service people that live down on the surface of the planet without having to build railroads or highways to do it. We talk about that. We call it the 21st century infrastructure in this book. Another thing you could do is like emergency relief. If, for instance, there's like a big hurricane, much like Katrina in New Orleans, I was really quite vexed at that time and frustrated that those people couldn't be reached and taken out of there. And it was sort of shocking. I mean, there were people stranded underneath freeway bridges that they never got to. Everybody trying to go in a little boat and save somebody that's on top of the roof of their house. Well, if you had some airships going in, some emergency zeppelins going in, you would be able to go in there and pick those people right up. It would have been a lot easier. The Haitian catastrophe they had, it would be a lot easier to get emergency services into these people if you had airships doing it, believe me. I mean, it's only common sense. So we know that there's something to this, and we're underutilizing it right now. In the book, I call this The Emergence, and it's about emergent philosophy. That's the philosophy of emerging off the surface of your planet and becoming multidimensional. It's really very simple. Why don't you just add the third dimension to your life and go with it? Also, if like you feel like a prisoner like me upon the surface of the planet, confined to it, and I really do, maybe you would consider, just like me, the idea of rising above in an airship. Really, the idea for all this started when I heard the quote. I actually read the quote by Socrates. Man will never understand it till he rises above. And I believe that that says it all. that if we want comprehension and understanding of our reality that we exist in, we need to rise above. So if you're interested in the book, and yes, I am selling the book, and you'll see the price on the website. But there's two things that will happen if you buy this book. One, you will be introduced to these new ideas. And I'm hoping that I can stimulate your mind to think about them a little bit, and for you to make a contribution into this new field of thought that we hope to generate some excitement in. The second aspect of this is all the money that we make off of this book is going to go to us building our own airship and actually demonstrating all the opportunities and possibilities that it will provide for us. Now, if you want to follow us, we will be doing some videos on YouTube, and that will be, the channel is Skyfloat4. And incidentally, not by coincidence, that's also our channel on Twitter, Skyfloat4, right? And if you think like this idea is exciting and positive, we really do, well, then maybe, you'll follow us and also contribute some into the conversation, because we're not looking to control this. We're looking to bring this to the people and hoping others will join in. I'm not the leader of this. I'm just the guy that came up with the idea, right? So let's get together and try to do something positive for this world. Thank you.